2, 1.
The Ashes is a test cricket series played between England and Australia. The term originated in a satirical obituary published in a British newspaper, The Sporting Times, immediately after Australia's 1882 victory at the Oval, its first test win on English soil.
Kumail Jafri has joined us, and so has Arham Sarfraz for this episode of the King Pair podcast. It is a special episode. We're not going to tell you why.
The colours should say enough.
Indeed. And I think we've already started about the Ashes. तो बहुत सनसनीखेज एक मैच चल रहा है इंग्लैंड और ऑस्ट्रेलिया का, जिसमें इंग्लैंड ने ऑस्ट्रेलिया को थल्ले लगाया हुआ है. तो क्या एनालिसिस है आपका कुमैल?
Yeah, I think Wayne is the winner. Just like anything in
England actually.
इस वक्त पहली इनिंग्स में ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने 317 मारे, इंग्लैंड ने 592 के साथ जवाब दिया. Zach Crawley scored a beautiful 189.
Highest run getter of the series now. Zach Crawley, from doing nothing to doing everything.
Bairstow was 99 not out on the non-strikers end.
Absolutely.
Australia 214 for 5. They trail by a few runs, but they would only be able to take that trail off, or England would only be able to take the wickets if there was not some heavy precipitation that Old Trafford was facing right now.
Yeah. And Australia की reaction हमने देखी है. Hazelwood on end of day 3 I think said that they're going to hope that it rains so that they can get off a few overs. At the same time, कल Marnus Labuschagne said that they're not going to give England a chance to even chase, so they want to play out all the overs or as many as they can. These comments are, I think, I want to draw a contrast between these comments, because I think we've seen comments coming from Harmanpreet, who we will now fourth call Harmanpreet Thor, because of her comments in the Bangladesh match, in which she said that they'll have to prepare accordingly to the umpires in the Bangladesh region.
Yes, and she also said something to the effect of that our foreign commissioner should have been here. It's a matter of national security for India
to get wrong decisions against them.
It's reversing all the political ties that have effectively stood cordially between India and Bangladesh, and creating a lot of room for Pakistan to step in. And perhaps
with India or with
Bangladesh, and perhaps reimagine their foreign policy and better relationships.
So on the political sphere, I think this is great for Pakistan. It's an opportunity, and I think it's great to be opportunistic in times like these.
Especially given that when we started off by saying कि एशिया का पाकिस्तान में हो रहा है, तो उसका मतलब एंड पे ये निकला कि 4 मैचेस जिसमें नेपाल खेल रहे हैं.
Nepal, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. So these big
third
games.
World countries.
Having matches in a third world country as well. India, of course, refused to. And Jay Shah, I think that name is very fascinating. So my relation with this name is also quite interesting, because about 2 to 3 years ago, I got a legal notice for defamation.
Really?
From desk clerks. Because they were fucking up students in their applications and whatnot. So I shared a post because it was a really shitty story, and they sent me a legal notice. But instead of this, they messaged to me on Facebook Messenger, and instead of writing my name, they wrote Jay Shah. So Jay Shah has always been part of major fuck ups in the.
I am curious though, what does the J stand for?
That is a good question. I think we can.
Joint Shah.
Jerry
Shah. Jerry.
It can be anything. Anywho's, Pakistan won a test match, a brilliant test match at Gaul. Just casually, South Shakil, 97 for 5, and come and score a double.
Test 200 is a test 200
is a test 200. I don't know where this quote came from, but this is the original one, as far as I know. So that was a really good.
Gertrude Stein talked about cricket.
South Shakil's.
South Shakil's
brilliant.
Century.
And he's dead, if I'm not wrong.
She.
Wow. she watches
South
cricket
Shakil is
and
very
can
much
talk
alive,
after
though.
that.
He just scored a double century.
Yeah, I saw.
Is he the first Pakistani?
He's
Did
the
we
first
confirm?
Pakistani. Yes, we did confirm he's the first Pakistani to score a double hundred in Sri Lanka, which I thought I was pretty sure it had happened at some point, but it hadn't. Yunus Khan, I think, was the next in line with like 190, or maybe that was a cheese or something like that. But yeah, South Shakil, the boy from Karachi.
ये फिर शुरू हो गए ना कराची वाले.
I think-
किसी कमेंट की भी थी कि देखा कराची produces great batsmen और वो सारा कुछ.
Yeah.
We
Name
had
all the
Imran
other
Khan.
great batsmen from Karachi.
Yeah. वो कहेंगे बाबर आजम.
Karachi Kings.
That's what PSL does to you.
Yeah.
That's my problem with PSL.
Okay, we've done an episode about PSL, but
Plug करेंगे हम उसको.
somewhere. Great test match. We're playing the next test match tomorrow, I believe, in Colombo. So that's going to be fun. Wow.
I think
This has been a
the
very
Ashes is
quick
the Ashes
episode.
is hanging in the
Thanks.
balance. लेकिन it feels like England cannot clinch. I don't know. A decisive result for the series. They can only tie the series.
Yeah.
Who would retain? Australia would retain the Ashes.
Australia will retain.
As far as Pakistan is concerned, emerging Asia Cup भी हो रहा है. जो भी कहते हैं उसको emerging teams Asia Cup हो रहा है.
Yeah. First of all, I want to like get to the premise of this championship. Why is it happening?
हो क्यों रहा है?
Who decided it? And like, why are all our international players in it? Like Mohammad Haris played a fucking World Cup.
Yeah.
Just coming off a T20 World Cup,
Yeah.
played with the national team. Saim Ayub played with the national team in the
Wasim.
Pakistan series. But Mohammad Wasim has been playing for years now, like 2-3 years I think at least. Why are they in the emerging cup? Because we look
और
at
फिर भी वो
it.
इंडिया की टीम ऐसे हार गए.
बहुत बुरी
Group
तरह हारे.
stages
Let
में
me,
हारे थे.
yeah, and Shahnawaz Dani was in it as well. Yeah, but all of a sudden they're all they just don't exist. They just don't exist
Yes.
in any other team. In the Indian team, you don't know anyone. In this Sri Lankan team, I don't know anyone in the international team for the most part.
Anyways, finals चल रहे. Emerging teams Asia Cup का पाकिस्तान फिर से खेल रही है इंडिया के साथ. Pakistan is batting first. In the final, they have scored 183 for 4.
We were 115 for 0 a while ago, so
In
this is
27.2 overs. An okay run rate of 6.7. And
Who's scoring?
India
Let's
is
look
yet
at who's
to-
scoring.
India is yet to bat.
Well, India won the toss, chose to bowl, so
Saim Ayub scored a 59. Sahibzada Farhan ने भी international debut किया हुआ है ना?
I think so.
65. Umair Yusuf 35. Tayyib Tahir, I don't know who that is on a 15. And Mohammad Haris is now on the crease, having faced no balls at all.
No balls.
No balls. Riyan Parag.
All these Indian players,
Has
I
gotten two
can't
wickets.
recognize anybody.
हाँ, like you कौन है?
But also, I think that's also the point of how we make all our players debut at like 15 years old. So, I mean, it's not surprising many of them have international
That's also perhaps like
exposure.
a bad commentary on us कि like हमारे पास इतनी जगह होती है कि हम हर एक को debut करा सकते हैं. You know, like India does
clearly
not
है.
have that liberty or luxury because their team is already so set.
Yeah.
कि मेरा ख्याल है साल में कोई 2-3 लोग या 4-5 लोग कर लेते होंगे debut, but
Yeah, yet they can't win a test championship final. So, and then they've been complaining for the last couple of.
वो umpiring का मसला होता है.
Yeah, it's always umpires have something. It's something when an Indian decision doesn't go their way. It seems like you don't call the foreign commission on the
बिल्कुल.
to
National security का
the
मसला.
post-match
Analysis.
presentation. Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is not
Is-
the ambassador of India to Sri Lanka
Yeah,
not over there?
yeah. I think we should call Shehbaz Sharif into every post-match presentation.
मेरे ख्याल है
just
वो आ भी
for-
जाएगा. Mr. Prime Minister, we respect you a lot.
Yeah, apparently there's been a no
Where?
ball wicket.
What are you saying?
There's been no ball wicket. I got distracted by this song in the back.
There's no song in the back
No
for
song in the back.
YouTube. For YouTube,
No
for
song.
the YouTube algorithm, we're playing no song.
No song.
For the others who can hear it, it's just probably
It's background music.
internal voices.
Yeah, I think you're losing your mind. Why the fuck are you watching the King Pair podcast? Do you have better things to do? Don't you have better things to do?
Yeah. It's a Monday, guys.
Yeah.
Monday? Sunday?
We'll find out.
We'll find out what day it is.
I think we
हमसे
can.
मैं एक चीज़ कहना चाहता हूँ कि हमसे बहुत लोगों ने कहा कि आप लोग पॉडकास्ट रिकॉर्ड क्यों नहीं कर रहे.
हाँ, मुझे बहुत लोगों ने कहा.
हाँ, और फिर लोगों ने जब मेरा तारुफ होता है किसी नए बंदे के साथ एंड माई फ्रेंड्स आर इंट्रोड्यूसिंग मी टू देम, दे लाइक ओ हाँ कुमैल is our friend, we know him through XYZ, he does this at work, whatever, and then at the end he's like, oh, he also has a podcast.
Yeah.
You know? And I just want to say to all those people who ask us of where the podcast is, we're not obligated to answer to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've answered enough or too much in the past.
We've given you so much.
Yeah.
And what have you given us? 151
Yeah, 151.
subscribers.
We haven't even hit 100 followers on Instagram.
Instagram में सौ भी नहीं है.
So भी नहीं है. I mean,
like it's a two-way street.
it's always a two-way street. You can't just keep giving in a relationship. Like, wow, man, I think I just
Damn. It's okay.
some old traumas coming up. Just can't keep giving. You have to
Take sometimes.
Yeah. And we shouldn't have to ask for it. We feel bad asking for it because, like, yeah, this is like an understood thing. Like the video, okay, subscribe, do it, comment, you know.
घंटा बजाओ है.